into pasta? Of course! Plant-based gnocchi. It's easy to make, but looks and tastes very fancy. Delicious. Welcome back to Comfort Food Farms, the plant-based home cooking channel. If this is your first time, I'm Kari Greger. I'm glad you've joined us. Let's get into it. I have my handy dandy scale here. Every kitchen needs a scale. It's really very useful. I'm going to weigh out the amount of potatoes that I need for this recipe. I'm weighing the potatoes out fresh. There is 1450 grams that I need, or 6 large potatoes, or 3 pounds. I bake them in the microwave and then peel them. Now I'm going to put them through my Bosch machine and grate them into it. You could use a potato ricer as well. I have seen other recipes that boil the potatoes, but that introduces too much water. I like to have them baked. We have to be very controlled with the water. Now, aren't those lovely grated potatoes? Here we have the next ingredients. Half a teaspoon of black salt, Kalanamuk black salt, 2 teaspoons of salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. The Kalanamuk black salt adds the eggy flavor that we want because we want this to taste like it was made from eggs and potatoes. Also add in 3 teaspoons of nutritional yeast. Now we're just going to mix that all up. We love potatoes, and gnocchi is another rather impressive way to serve them. It makes a great base for marinara sauce or for my mushroom ossobuco stew, which I'll be sharing in an upcoming video. Here again, there is salt in the recipe, but you have the say in how much to put in. Remember, when you make it yourself, you have total control over the fat, salt, and sugar. Are you getting some value from this video? Give me a thumbs up below, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when another recipe is posted. This is mixed together quite nicely. I'm going to add some of the flour. We will be using 6 to 8 cups of flour. I just mix it in gradually. I've put 4 cups in so far. Now I'm going to add the 5th cup. We're using the natural moisture in the potatoes, and that's why there's a variation in the amount of flour that we need. We just want to achieve a certain consistency. Now we are putting in the 7th cup of flour. 7 cups seems to do it. Now put the cover on and let it rest for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I'm going to start rolling out the dough. I can add more flour as I need to the individual pieces, but I'm going to roll it out into ropes. Ropes about the thickness of your finger. After I get it to the right thickness, then we just cut off these individual little pillows. Soft, nice pillows. To get the grooves, you can roll it along the back of a fork. I have found this too fiddly. It's possible, but it is very fiddly if you're going to be making a lot of pasta. The grooves are supposed to hold the sauce on, but I have found that they aren't necessary, although if you really want the authentic look, you can do that. I just end up cutting them into the nice little pillows of gnocchi. I spread the little gnocchi pieces on tea towels, and then I'm going to put them in the freezer. You can put several layers of gnocchi into the freezer on a baking sheet. Now this is right out of the freezer, got into boiling water. Give it a stir so that the gnocchi don't stick to the bottom, which they intend to do. There's the 2nd cup. So I'm doing 2 cups, 1 cup per serving. That usually is about right. That's what I count on. And you let it boil until they start coming to the top like this. You can see them all floating on the top. That should take probably about 10 minutes. And they are ready to serve. Let's dish up. I've got a slotted spoon so it lets the water drain off. And we have this delicious gnocchi. I'm going to top it with my plant-based spicy sausage Italian sauce. that's another show. Our gnocchi has frozen, and it's frozen in a single layer. Then I just take the tea towel and I pull it up, and it all comes loose. I measure out 2 cups usually. That's usually about right. 1 cup per serving. And then we have bags that I put it into. So we have 2 cups per bag. So 2 servings per bag. Very easy to pull out of the freezer and make a meal. So freeze it flat, not all bunched up in one side, so if something happens with your freezer, it won't go back into a big lump. There. Have you been getting good information from this video? Give me a thumbs up below. Subscribe and comment. Hit the bell so that you know when another vegan, plant-based recipe is posted. Thank you for watching.